this video I'm about to shoot has been on my mind for a very long time, and it's going to be solely based on my personal experiences and the things that I have discovered while going along this aesthetic journey. If you're new here or you're just joining us, please click the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to comment after this video. Hello my OGs, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. So this video is a video I've been meaning to do for a very long time, and I've just been stuck up with work and personal life issues. That's why I haven't really done this video, but today I'm gonna be doing this video for you guys. Okay, so today's topic is going to be in two series: what to expect when going for aesthetic nurse interviews and the job description itself. So let's get right down to the video. But before we do that, please hit the subscribe button, like this video and watch it to the end, and follow me on all social media platforms right on your screen. So the first thing I'm going to talk about in what to expect when going for aesthetic nurse interviews is the dressing. Like, this dressing cannot be overemphasized. That's the first thing that speaks for you before you even open your mouth. You can't expect to go for aesthetic nurse interviews and be wearing jeans, your t-shirt, your hair dragged to the back, no makeup, or you apply foundation that doesn't match your skin tone. Dress well, wear that heel, wear that nice dress, pack that hair, wear that makeup, that good makeup, not over the top makeup per se. You don't need to apply popping eyeshadows, popping lipsticks. Just keep it mild, keep it moderate, and keep it classy. That's the word. Your personality. Your personality speaks a lot for you. This personality doesn't necessarily have to be the wild type, the over the top, crazy kind of person. Your personality can be warm, it can be welcoming, it can be that kind of person that when a client sees you, they are not intimidated, they don't feel, oh, she's frowning too much. Have a warm and welcoming personality. That is one thing I know that has worked for me over time while working in this industry. Your personality. Keep a cheerful face, yes, and don't necessarily allow the things clients say to you get to you, because I can tell you, while in this job, a lot of people are going to annoy you, a lot of people are going to say very mean stuff about you while on the job, but your personality helps you push through, and that's what they are looking for when you are going for an aesthetic nurse interview. Your personality. Social media handles, guys, social media handles, they are very important. So social media handles has played a great role in the aesthetic industry, and that's why most times when you go for interviews, they tend to ask you for social media handles. Like, it cannot be overemphasized how important social media handles are. You go for an interview, especially in aesthetics, and they ask you, what's a social media handle? They don't necessarily asking you for a social media handle to try to intimidate you or to try to make you feel less of yourself, because most clients sometimes search out for their estheticians or their aesthetic nurses on Instagram. So you want to have this aesthetic look on your page. So if you are not someone that takes note of how arranged their page was or how fancy or nice their page looks, you should start taking it into consideration while going for an aesthetic nurse interview, because most of the times they'll ask you for your social media handles. I remember one time when I went for my own interview in my current place of work, and they asked me what's social media handle, and prior to that I started taking note of how my page looked like. I really liked the aesthetic look I was seeing on people's pages, the colors, the color arrangement. So I started doing that even prior to my coming for interview. And when they asked me for my page and I opened my page, the interviewer was like, nice. So social media handles, like I said earlier, plays a great role. Now, if you have not watched my video on how to become an aesthetic nurse, the link is in my in one of the clipboards showing on your screens at the moment. You have to be a registered nurse. That's one of the key foundations for you to actually come for an aesthetic nurse interview. So they're going to ask for your qualifications and your current training, but the basic standard thing that they are looking out for is if you're a registered nurse, if you hold a bachelor in nursing sciences, or you hold a current training in anything related to aesthetics. It could be manual facial, it could be laser training, it could be Botox training, it could be fillers training. Either of these things are a criteria for you to come for an interview in aesthetic nursing. In the UK, for instance, if you want to become an esthetician, I stand to be corrected. You are going to do a course in manual facial and then do another hydra facial, or I think electric facial, I'm not sure what they call it, and then move over to band 3. So you are in band 2 with manual facial, you are in band 2 with I think electrical facial, you are in band 3, and before you are allowed to do laser training, that's band 4, you must have done manual facial and electrical facial. I'm not really sure, I think I'm mixing the two of them up, but either of these two, you are in band 3, then you can do a laser. But for nurses, it's different. For nurses, some nurses sometimes move from just having registered nurse or work in the ER and then move over to do laser trainings or move over to do Botox and fillers. But ideally, you should have a basic knowledge or a foundation of skin. I don't just mean the anatomy of the skin, I mean how the skin works, what type of skin you're working on. There is no standard route for training with aesthetic nurses. The field is slightly not straightforward, but I will use myself as an example. Is the place that you are looking for employment currently offers. Now, there are several procedures or services that different med spas or clinics offer. You could have ranging from Botox to dermal fillers to injection lipolysis to lasers to there are so many of them, dermal planning, chemical peels. These things are wide range of non-surgical invasive procedures that most clinics or some clinics will offer. So you should know the services of the clinic that you are applying for job offers and get to know one or two things about these services. So you could be asked, oh, explain what a peel does, or explain what a Botox does, or explain what a dermal filler does. So having a bit of knowledge about the services that these people that you're asking for employment offers could again help you. You get what I mean? Training by the clinic. When I talked about certifications and current trainings, most times people don't come in with any valid training in aesthetic nursing because this industry is just recently opening up in Nigeria for nurses. There are certain questions you need to ask if a clinic decides to offer training to you. Don't be in a hurry to try to accept the job. Try and understand what type of training, when they are giving you training, how they are giving you the training. Are there certifications involved? Does it require you to be in a bonding contract, if you get what I mean? So these things are very important if a clinic decides to offer training to you. For certifications, make sure or inquire that there is bearing a general certification that's accepted worldwide, like ITEC, CDESCO, CIPSAC. Alright, I don't know how I feel about bonding contracts yet, but before you sign a bonding contract, there are things you should ask yourself. Do you like the job? Do you have passion about the job? What kind of place am I signing bonding contract? Some clinics also say that the bonding contract is for everyone that is in medical team so far as you are employed by them. Some also tell you that the fact that you're signing a bonding contract is because they are going to train you for a period of time. Now, either of these two, you have to weigh your options. You have to be very sure that, oh, that's what you want to do for a long period of time. Do they pay well? Is it conducive for staff? There are certain questions you need to ask because bonding contract is slowly becoming a thing in aesthetic clinics in Nigeria. All right, what kind of procedures do aesthetic nurses in Nigeria do? Well, this differs from place to place. I don't really know many aesthetic nurses that I can compare their workload to my workload, but I'm going to give you, from my own point of view, what aesthetic nurses or people that I follow on Instagram, what I see that aesthetic nurses do. All right, now it ranges from procedures such as Botox, fillers, chemical peels, laser hair removal, injection lipolysis, facials, microdermabrasion, micro needling, just name it. Okay, it's not limited to these, it could be more, but I'm just mentioning the things that I'm just reading from my own personal experience, what aesthetic nurses do from my personal experience. So yours could be different because it differs from clinic to clinic. All right, are your mentors in aesthetics? Now this is very important. Having mentors in aesthetics is very important because it just gives you that drive, that inspiration. When you watch someone on Instagram, maybe you're inspired by their work, you're inspired by their lifestyle, you're inspired by their training, you're inspired by the things that they talk about, or how they analyze skincare, or how they analyze skin, or how they analyze, some procedures, and you are inspired by it. It helps you, it gives you that passion and that drive to push forward. Now, there are not many aesthetic nurses in Nigeria, so this might not be applicable to Nigerian nurses, but you can look up to American nurses. I mean, I follow a lot of aesthetic nurses, and most of them are majorly doing Botox and filler injections, but that doesn't mean that I would just stop at Botox and filler injections. You can do a wide range of other procedures that I've made mention of, so don't just limit yourself to just doing Botox and fillers. But these people I follow, I'm not following them because they majorly do Botox and fillers. I'm just following them because I see these people and they are giving me an inspiration and drive to push forward and to be a much better aesthetic nurse. All right, now have mentors. I could be your mentor as well. Yeah, I got you there. Still, you need to know why going for aesthetic nurse interviews are the salaries, the tax, the bonus, the off-duty days, and little important things that you might not take note of. Now, salaries, I wouldn't tell you how important they are. You know how important salaries are. Salaries are so important. You really need to find out how much is being paid after tax. That's your take home. You need to find out the bonuses. Do they give bonus maybe for Christmas break, leave? Those are things that you need to find out on your own, or ask the interviewer. You can also find out about off-duty days. Guys, you need to have off-duty days. You would think that the job is not as hectic as a hospital job, but that doesn't mean that you can't have an alone time. So make sure while you're making that deal or making that contract that you state or you say how important off-duty days are to you. Be confident, smile. You are beautiful. You are in an industry where appearance, happiness is everything. So you really need to take care of yourself mentally, which is why that off-duty day is very important to you. Okay. So with that, we've come to the end of this video. If you have questions, please comment in the comment section. Leave your thoughts about this video and also the way I look. All right, like this video, share this video, comment below if you like the aesthetic nature of my background. So guys, I have changed my background. I'm currently shooting at night with the lights on and the light facing me. If you like this look, please tell me in the comment section. Like this video, share this video, comment below. Please comment, be engaging in my video. I'm giving you informative videos. I will see you next time. Bye.